I didn't really see it as that much of a controversy.
What?
That all these Taylor Swift fans are so upset that she used AI.
Excuse me. Swifties,
Yes.
please address them by their name. They're Swifties.
Swifties. Are they Commandoites?
No,
They're Swifties.
they're Swifties.
Do you think it was that bad that she used AI?
No, but I get their argument. That she's an artist that has fought for the artist forever, especially when Scooter Braun bought all of her music and her master tapes, and she threw, the Swifties are pretty mean when they attack. I don't know if I'm gonna use this word. Yeah, I'll use it. A hissy fit about it. And she went and re-recorded everything, so you had Taylor's version to battle back someone else owning her masters, and then for her to go and not use graphic artists, not use videographers, not use anyone to promote her new album, it's kind of hypocritical.
So she lost 1 million.
1 million followers and still has 281.
I was going to say, I was going to say, everybody's all upset that she lost 1 million. Okay, but she has 280 million.
So if you had $280 million in the bank and they're like, we did some accounting errors and we're down 1 million, you'd be going crazy. You'd be flipping chairs up in the studio. You'd be going nuts.
Yeah, but I worry about 10 cents
That's
now.
right, that's true.
Just saying. Life of a Showgirl. They say it's a full-blown takeover. In the first 5 days, sold over 3.5 million copies in the U.S.
New record. Do you know who she beat? Adele.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Day one, 2.7 million. This is nuts.
And I believe 95% of it is physical media and the rest is downloads.
I don't know about, well, let's see, 1.2 million vinyl records.
Right, and then there's tapes, there's cassettes, there's CDs.
She shattered Spotify's daily streaming record of 139 million global streams in 24 hours. That is a force.
Yeah, oh yeah, there's no one bigger than Taylor Swift.
She beat us.
Barely, but yes, she did. My sister listened, I don't want to protect her. She's a grown woman, I don't want to embarrass her. This lady I know, she listened to the album 4 times on the day it was released. 4 times.
Over and over and over
yes,
and over?
just on repeat while she was working all day.
So, do you think the marriage is going to last?
Between her and Travis?
Yes.
I actually do.
Yeah.
Yeah, my coworker and I on the morning show we do in Phoenix, we made a bet that I said they would get married and the marriage would last, and if I win, I have to take her out to dinner. I don't know how that works, but at least I get to say I win.
Do you know male bees die after mating?
Smooth transition.
It's basically their life. Honey, nut, Cheerio.
I don't know if you can say it on the radio.
It's a cereal.
Oh, that's right.
Honey Nut Cheerios. And on that happy note, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Kim Komando Show. I'm America's beloved digital goddess here with you once again. And every single show is specifically designed to make sure that you are tech ahead and never left tech behind. And joining me is my co-host and also co-host of the morning show, as he mentioned, on KEZ 99.9 FM, Andrew Babinski.
So we're talking about Taylor Swift, and you decided to do a bee joke?
Well, because I was thinking of, some of the songs have to do with,
Bumblebees?
her guy's body part.
Ah, okay. Now I get it.
Yeah.
Go listen to that one. That one's awful.
I was like, what is that?
It's a whole song about it.
I know. Why do we need to even have that? Why?
Thou doth protest too much, if you ask me.
Hey, you can find us in over 425 top stations across the United States. And of course, in your favorite radio podcast player, whatever you want to call it, just search for Komando with a K, of course. And a huge salute goes out to all of our heroes that are tuning in via American Forces Network Radio, reaching more than 375,000 U.S. service members. And I'd like to thank ExpressVPN for helping to make this show possible. Remember the good old days of the internet, a place where you could truly feel free without all the snoops and the trackers and the spies watching your every move. Now, unfortunately, now we go online knowing that we are being tracked. Our internet service providers can see our entire browsing history. And in the United States, they're legally allowed to sell this information. I mean, who knows what they're going to do with it? And that's why I use a VPN. I use ExpressVPN. It's a virtual private network that reroutes 100% of my online activities through secure encrypted servers, then shielding it from all those sneaky prying eyes of service providers and those third parties. It hides your internet address, super easy to use. Your entire family can figure it out, just one tap. And it works on all your devices, your phones, your tablets, your TVs, your desktops, up to 8 devices at once. So Let's go back to the good old days of online privacy and freedom and use my special link to get 4 extra months free at expressvpn.com/Kim. That's expressvpn.com/Kim. And I'd also like to thank Consumer Cellular. Now, if you're tired of the surprise fees of all the big wireless companies, I switched to Consumer Cellular. I get the same great coverage as the big guys. Now, if you're over 50, you get 2 lines with unlimited talk, text, and data for only $60 a month. No tricks, just savings. Get $25 off right now at consumercellular.com. And I'd also like to finally thank Home Title Lock. You know, title theft is rising. With a forged signature, crooks can steal your property and equity fast. So what you need to do is protect yourself with Home Title Lock. Get a free title history report and a 14-day trial by going to HometitleLock.com/Kim. That's HometitleLock.com/Kim. Alrighty then, every single day, I go to at least 35, 40 different sites. I talk to industry insiders. I even talk to white hat hackers to make sure I know exactly what's happening. And here are some things you need to know about. NBC News shared the story of Lynn White from California. She allegedly fell behind in her rent.
Okay.
She got hit with an eviction notice. And with a lawyer's help, she was trying to fight back, but she lost to a jury trial.
But she didn't pay her rent.
That's what they say.
Okay.
It had to be pretty more than this, but she had a jury, though.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. So the lawyer wasn't of help, she said. So she's going to appeal. But instead of hiring a lawyer again, she said, I wonder if I could use ChatGPT as my lawyer.
Absolutely. Much better than a paid professional.
So she told her case, and ChatGPT pointed her to a Los Angeles COVID-era tenant protection law that apparently her lawyer didn't even know about.
Okay.
It gave renters a 12-month grace period on rent, and that's what she needed. So she ditched her lawyer. She used ChatGPT. It made the few mistakes, it says. AI made up a few laws.
Oh, was this one of them?
No. But she won her appeal.
She won even though it was making up laws?
Yes, and she avoided $55,000 in penalties and $18,000 in back rent.
What kind of rent are we paying that we have $55,000 in penalties?
She's in Los Angeles. Let me tell you. Should I tell you how much I was paying in rent?
Yeah.
Okay. So when Ian went to USC.
But I want to guess. So you got to give us all the details and then let me guess.
Okay, so Ian's at USC.
Right.
Okay. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment.
Apartment.
Okay. Underground parking.
So protected, kind of like a gated community?
Yes, a little bit.
Okay.
In a good part of town.
Okay. Not great, just good?
No, not great. No, not great. On the outskirts of Westwood.
Okay.
In Los Angeles. Okay, so how much you think, and it wasn't a big 2-bedroom, and it was on a busy street. So when you were sitting there trying to have a conversation, you'd hear the cars go by.
Just because we talked about how high it was, I'm going to say $4,200 a month.
Nope.
Higher?
$5,500 a month.
For a 2-bedroom?
Yes.
How do they expect people to live?
I don't know how people live in Los Angeles.
I don't either.
I don't either. Let's talk about, you love Waymos.
I do. I think it's great. I think it's amazing. It's the future.
Well, police in San Bruno, California were patrolling for drunk drivers. They noticed a car traveling a little strange and erratically. It made an illegal U-turn right in front of the cop car. Classic drunk driving. On with the lights, the sirens. The car pulled over. When the cops approached, there was no driver in the car, just this guy in the back seat going, I didn't do it.
They probably thought he jumped in the back seat right when they pulled him over.
But here's the thing. You know a Waymo. You see a Waymo. You know what it is.
Right. It's got that big whirly bird thing on the top.
It doesn't look like a regular car.
Right. You know there's going to be no driver
So
in
if
there.
you're a cop, why would you pull it over?
Yeah. What are you going to tape it to the windshield? Here's your ticket. Bring this back to your owner.
All right. Let's talk about some new things that are happening. Square, the service that allows retailers and restaurants to take payments, they now have a new service. I think this is great if you're a small business owner. AI that will answer the phone, take the order, and now merchants can also get paid in Bitcoin with no fees for this year.
Okay.
So if you wanted to pay for something by Bitcoin, that would be it.
That's a weird feature.
Well, you know what the first purchase in Bitcoin was on the internet?
Well, I know the most famous one.
What's that?
The guy who spent $100 million on a pizza?
Well, he's the first guy.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yes. Yes, it was a pizza.
He wanted to order a pizza, and then he said, I'll pay for it in Bitcoin. And the pizza place is like, all right, sure.
I'll take that.
He sent him the Bitcoin, he got his pizza, and then the pizza guy's a billionaire.
Exactly, crazy. I thought this was interesting. You go to the doctor, and the doctor says, everything's great, but we need to put you on a statin.
Okay.
Or whatever it may be. And then you get home and you're looking it all up and you're like, I'm not going to get that statin. Or the line's too long at the CVS.
Sure.
And why would I want to mail it in? So then the prescription just sits there. 1 out of 3 prescriptions never get fulfilled.
33%, that's a lot.
So now what's coming to the medical office near you is that doctor gives you a prescription for a statin, and the nurse says, thank you for coming. Here's how much you owe us, or whatever it may be. And see that big Amazon locker cabinet right there? Just punch in a few numbers and out spits your statin.
It's right there.
Right there.
At least your first one.
Yes. Vending machines for prescriptions.
That's crazy. Those are going to get robbed so quickly. Yeah. Do you understand that the crooks are just salivating right now because they're going to get all those drugs? Yeah.
I'll take a Diet Coke and an Oxy.
Give me a chain and a truck. We're going to have fun tonight.
Talk about farm to table.
Oh, pharmacy. Got it.
All right. Oh, gosh. Okay. Let's see. ChatGPT has some changes. Is that now you can use real apps inside ChatGPT, so you don't have to bounce around. So like you're looking for a playlist for your kid's birthday party, you can say, hey, ChatGPT, make me a party mix on Spotify.
And instead of you having to copy and paste or load it, it just sends it
go
right.
Find it.
Yeah, okay, that's cool.
If you're house hunting, you can now use AI to say, I want this type of house with this type of backyard, and I want this level school in these zip codes. And now Zillow will work with ChatGPT to only show you those homes.
But can't you already do that just on Zillow?
No, because it gets a lot of mucky muck in there.
Oh, I forgot about the mucky muck.
It gets a lot of junk. But you know what? I just ran across homes.com. And that if you are at homes.com and then you scroll all the way to the bottom of whatever listing that you're looking at, you can see the mortgage holder on the house and all the details about their mortgage.
Okay.
I mean, it's public information if you want to go dig for it. But
why are you so excited about this?
Because if you are looking for a house and the realtor isn't helping you, because I was looking at buying an investment home, and the realtor was kind of a jerk face.
Sure. We don't like those.
Is that I said, I was thinking to myself, well, if I really want to buy this house, I wonder who owns it. And then I scrolled all the way to the bottom. I'm like, there's the owner.
And you just called him directly?
I decided I changed my mind.
Kind of creepy?
Yeah. Let's see. If you're designing something for work, you can have it build a Canva post while it writes all the captions.
But again, you could just go over to Canva and do that already.
But now you're in one spot.
All right, fine.
It's coming to Expedia, DoorDash, and Uber. So you could plan a weekend trip, book your flight, grab dinner, and get a ride to the airport.
You can order an Uber right from ChatGPT?
Pretty soon.
So remember when Elon Musk bought Twitter?
Yes.
And he's like, I'm going to turn Twitter, and he renamed it X, into that Chinese equivalent app that does everything in one app.
That's where we're going.
Looks like Elon Musk didn't get there, but OpenAI did.
Wow, isn't it crazy though?
But it's all different companies. It's not like it's all one company.
Yeah, but OpenAI is going to make so much money. You can now buy things on Etsy in ChatGPT.
Through ChatGPT?
Yes, and Shopify is coming soon.
There we go. We're not going to need the internet anymore. We're just going to need ChatGPT.
What do you think the guys at Google are thinking right now?
Well, as they're wiping the sweat from their brow and changing their underwear, I think they're thinking we're screwed.
I know when OpenAI actually announced ChatGPT, they called all the original founders of Google that are sitting on the board on their islands and yachts. Going, you need to get to work. Okay, you need to come back.
We're about to lose.
Hey, you know how I love discovering little hacks that make life better? Even with a healthy diet, sometimes we need a little extra support to stay energized, sharp, and ready for the day. And that's why I'm excited to tell you about a product I love from our friends at Native Path. It's called Native Hydrate. Now, when it first launched in 2024, it sold out almost immediately, and now it's back in stock. Here's what makes Native Hydrate so special. It has smart nutrition that's packed with a clean blend of vitamins and nutrients to support deep hydration and daily wellness. And it's designed to work for everyone, not just athletes. And see, that's the problem with some of these instant hydrations that they don't tell you about, is that they put in 1,500 milligrams of sodium or 1,000 milligrams of sodium. Okay, and you're sitting there like, I didn't hike Camelback today, all right? This Native Hydrate has 200 milligrams of sodium. Peach, mango, mixed berry, tangerine, mango's my favorite. They taste amazing because Native Path perfected natural flavoring. So grab Native Hydrate while you still can and get their dedicated offer for my listeners. Save up to 44%. Plus, you're going to get free shipping at getnativepath.com/Kim. That's getnativepath.com/Kim.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Individual results may vary.
All right, stay right where you are. We have more of the show coming right up. Hey, listen, you can enter to win a brand new iPhone right now by going to winfromkim.com. Once again, that's winfromkim.com. All right, let's kick off things with Nate in Illinois. Hi there, Nate.
Hi, how we doing?
Great. So I saw a story about you. Tell everybody what happened with the Ring doorbell and the kids.
So I am a high school strength and conditioning teacher in the town that I live in, and homecoming week has always been the tradition that the senior students go around and they TP some of the houses and then the school. And so on Sunday night, the boys showed up and they gave what I would consider a JV B team effort. There was a couple pieces of toilet paper in my trees, and the next day at school I said, guys, I need better effort. I have a backyard with trees. I have, playground, swing set, and all that stuff. So I need better. And so the ring footage is actually from then Monday night, and they came an hour earlier than they had the first night. So we were still awake, and the ring got set off. And then I had a conversation with one of my students while he was TPing my front porch.
So
Wait, you asked for it.
So how many kids were?
I did.
How many kids were TPing before you went on the Ring camera versus after?
So there were 5 that were there, and when they heard my voice, 4 of them took off running, and because I thought I was outside, and then the one stayed and kept working because the job wasn't finished.
And so, so after the TP effort, what'd you tell the kids?
I said, much better job. I've got 3 kids of my own, so they enjoyed coming down each morning to see what had been done. So then they came again on Tuesday night and escalated a little bit more. So I'm a Michigan college fan. They put Ohio State banners up. I work with First Form. They had, easy now, they had Monster Energy banners. They saran wrapped my car and my wife's car, saran wrapped them together, hung a piñata, saran wrapped it to the mailbox. So they did much better work. And I was proud of it. I was proud of it because I was those guys 20-some, a few short 20-plus years ago. So no problem with it.
Well, but now you have the whole year to get back at them, right?
Yes. Yeah, that's what I told them. I said, I'm just going to microdose a little bit of revenge in each of your workouts from now until May.
Just fail them.
I know.
That wouldn't be any fun. No, I just remind them, hey, remember that? Remember that?
Yeah,
Remember that in September?
That's awesome.
Yeah, but what a great tradition that is.
It is. Everybody's having fun.
That is a lot of fun. Hey, Nate, thanks for telling the story. Hi, there's a new way to keep your home safe. It's called Simply Safe. Typical security systems are reactive, while Simply Safe helps you stop crime before it even starts. It really works. Get 50% off your new system right now at simplysafekim.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe. In business, they say you can have better, cheaper, or faster, but you only get to pick 2. Well, what if you could actually have all 3? You can with Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. Try OCI for free right now at oracle.com/Kim. All right, Andrew, before we go back to all the calls, it's time now for our weekly Bot or Not.
We're doing this every week?
Yes.
So you sit down and you're like, we got to plan out the show this week. How can we embarrass that dummy?
Not really.
That's your goal?
This week is about news headlines, and you're a news junkie, so I think you're going to do well in this.
Probably.
Do we have a sounder for this, Sandra?
Find out from local authorities.
The length of your stay can range from...
As of this broadcast,
Expect traffic delays.
listen to the radio or TV for official news updates.
I love that.
It's highly professional.
All right, so I'm going to tell you a story and read you a headline.
Okay.
And then you have to tell me, is it true or not?
Now, to get the ones that are not, do you go into ChatGPT and say, give me 3 fake headlines?
I'm not going to tell you my secrets.
That's your secret, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The first one is, according to company documents, WestJet's new airplanes have fixed recline seats that won't recline unless you actually pay a fee.
Oh.
The change reported lets them squeeze in one more row of seats, which they describe as enhancing efficiencies.
Of course.
And then passengers say it is enhancing misery. So the headline reads, WestJet is now charging passengers to recline their seats on new Boeing 737 flights.
I'm going to say that that is AI. Wait, you let me finish. That is AI, a great story, and it's real.
Yes, it's real.
See?
It's real. Our next one. So far, you're
0 for 1.
0 for 1. Streamer Fandy went live from her living room for more than 8 hours. Thousands watched the entire thing, including Twitch CEO Dan Clancy, who wrote, "Congrats, wishing you the best." She even thanked viewers for all the gifted subs in between her contractions. That's right, streamer Fandy went live because she was giving birth on Twitch.
Fandy, I've never heard this name. And I have the age of children that they're all about streamers. So I'm going to say that's AI. Darn it.
She gave birth live on a Twitch stream.
And what kind of gifts do you send? Is there a diaper emoji you can put on there that's worth 30 cents?
And
From what angle?
I don't know.
It's got to be from the head down.
I hope.
Okay.
I missed that one. I didn't really want to do that. Okay, finally this. An internal Google memo says that a project called Stare Up uses your front camera to confirm you're awake before silencing the alarms. Google says it encouraged mindful wake-ups. So it's a new thing called Stare Up. Now, beta testers say it's the creepiest alarm that they've ever used in their entire life.
So it looks at you.
It's a new sleep tracker that won't stop your alarm until you make eye contact with it.
That's fake. AI. Well, it had to be, right? I mean, you weren't going to do all 3 stories. That's just a segment on the news. That wouldn't be a game at all.
I still can't get over the woman giving birth on a live stream.
Did you see? My son was going crazy. This is a sidetrack, and I apologize. But there's a guy who went to the end of Minecraft. So Minecraft is a world that gets generated
How
as
long
you
did it
move. That's what I'm going to ask you. And he went 2.8 million blocks in one direction until he got to what they call the Badlands, which is the edge of Minecraft. How long do you think it took him? He just did it this week. Now, he's a professional streamer. This is his job.
4 months?
11 years.
Oh, 11 years. I was off by a little bit.
He's been doing this for 11 years. And my son was like, someone made it to the edge of Minecraft. It's unbelievable.
Let's go back to the phones with Guy in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Hello there. Welcome. Glad to have you with us.
Kim, it's G-E-E, and the last 2 E's are silent, and it's a family name from Virginia.
Don't have him then.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Well, it's like Lee.
That's
it's like
quite all right.
General Lee.
I know. It says G.
You have to understand, G, in the background, we had people just fighting with us, trying to tell us what the name
It
was.
was
We thought
Gene?
it was Gene, then it was Guy, then it was G. We went straight to the source. We got how to
Not
pronounce it.
Canadian.
A?
What's this all about then, G?
Yeah, exactly. It's a boot, not that. It's about this.
Well, tell us the
Hey,
story.
I've been in Amazon jail for a year.
What happened?
It's a Well, somebody went on Amazon using our credit card information, ordered 11 things to the tune of right at $2,500, which I contested with my credit card company. And since then, I spent from last year this time when it occurred to April talking to back and forth with Amazon, all their fraud people. I sent them current credit card statements, changed all my credit cards, sent pictures of our driver's license, both my wife and myself, to no avail. And to this day, I have yet, I've got the letters and the correspondence beside me, which I'm not going to go into. And I just wanted to know, I think most of the people that I was talking to was, operators and not necessarily in the United States. And I was just curious if there is a back door where I can
There is a back door.
solve this thing.
So are you banned from using Amazon?
I'm in Amazon jail. That's exactly what I tell everybody. I own a small business, and they say, "Hey, boss, we need to buy this," and I go, "I can't get it." So my employees are using their accounts to buy stuff for the, and then I reimburse them.
That's a pain in the neck.
My wife and I, we bought a split king size bed with the adjustable and the lights underneath and everything. Spent $3,500 or something, which would have gone to Amazon, but no, I had to go someplace else and buy that. So, we're being inconvenienced, and, I bought the first thing that set up the Amazon account was years ago, watching Oprah when Kindles came up, and I bought 5 Kindles on there, and I bought just everything that you can think of.
That's,
by the way, excuse me?
I was going to tell you how to get rid of all this, how to come back into Jeff Bezos' good graces. There's a secret.
Well, I tried to call Jeff, but he doesn't answer the phone.
Well, I have a way to get a hold of him too. These are secret insider tips that only you will hear here and nowhere else. Is that if you really want to get Amazon's attention, they actually have a team that polices the Better Business Bureau website. And so if you go to bbb.org/complain, and you give them the order number, the case ID, your account email, some type of timeline, normally within 3 to 5 days, you'll hear back from a person about your case. Now, you mentioned calling Jeff. He's on his yacht with his wife. Mm-hmm. He's busy.
Sure.
He's a busy guy.
He's doing billionaire things.
Yes. Is that if you send an email to jeff@amazon.com, he's not going to get it.
Okay.
But
I wish you'd asked that as one of the questions. I'd have nailed that one.
But there is a team of people that get it.
Okay.
And they are there to resolve account.
Of those two options, which one do you think you should do? Should you do them both at the same time?
I do both.
At the same time? Okay.
You know me. I'm balls to the wall when I want to get something done. And so I would do the bbb.org/complain, and then I'd also send that same note to Jeff at Amazon and say, "Hi, can you help me out here?"
Did you get your money back from when it was stolen?
Excuse me?
Did you get your money back from when it was stolen with the original purchase that got your account?
Well, it was denied by Capital One.
Okay.
And so, so the last correspondence that I got from them that said that until you pay us the $2,500 for stuff that I did not get. Oh, by the way, I said, please, check where it was shipped, because all my stuff comes to a Virginia address, but to no avail. I said I've attempted once more to clear our accounts by phone to break out of Amazon jail. Please send me a link or a phone to a fraud supervisor. I'm sorry and detest your loss, but you have already lost thousands in purchases since October 30th.
Yeah, well,
Thank you, my wife and myself.
So that's where you need to go. Just try the Better Business Bureau. Send Jeff a little note. The other thing too is that if you make too many returns, Amazon will throw you out.
So we're worried about that.
Why?
Because we just did a family photo shoot, and there's 7 of us. And we ordered outfits that didn't fit. So the kids were like, this doesn't too big and too small and whatever. I returned them all, got all new stuff. That didn't fit. Returned it all. This is 7 people worth of clothes.
Oh gosh, that's a lot.
And I'm sitting there and I'm looking at Lisa and I'm like, we're gonna get banned from Amazon.
Forever.
I'm like, we've spent like $100,000 in clothes in the last month, but returned it all. I'm gonna need that information later on how to email Jeff.
Hey, listen, your name, your address, and phone number, they're floating around the internet. It's super easy for strangers, scammers, and companies you've never heard of to find. I'm talking about data brokers and shady databases that collect and sell your private details to anyone willing to pay, putting you at risk of nonstop spam, scams, and fraud. And let me tell you something. This is Andrew. I was on a client call this past week.
Okay.
I'm not going to say who the client was, but it's one of the people that you hear me read their commercials. And
Sympathy?
And she was just talking about a consumer cellular. She was just talking about how, Incogni, and she asked me, like, does it work, how it works?
So one of your sponsors was asking about another one of your sponsors.
Yes.
That's cool.
So I told her to go to the website familytreenow.com. Now we're on this big video call. And you see her go like, and then she types in her name. And I wish I would have recorded this call, because she looked at the screen, she goes, oh my gosh, they have my home address. They have my cell phone number. This is my dad's landline. And she was like, they had all 4 of her addresses when she lived in college.
That's a long time ago, I'm guessing.
Yes, because now she's married with kids
Right.
and everything like that. It has her current address, it had everything. And then she looked, she's like, I'm signing up for Incogni. What's that promo code? I'm like, Kim60. Kim60. You get 60% off. And then she's like, how do I get out of Family Tree now? I said, well, there are opt-out instructions for you to do that, but there are 419 other places just like this.
And that's what they do.
That's what they do. They remove your private information from these sites automatically. And with their unlimited plan, you get total coverage. If you spot your personal details anywhere else online, just send them the link and privacy experts are going to get it taken down. It's the easiest, most complete way to protect yourself and your personal life. And right now, you can lock in that 60% off with my exclusive deal by going to privacykim.com. Once again, that's privacykim.com. Or you can go to Incogni, use that promo code Kim60 to get that 60% off. As you know, I was in Europe for 2 weeks, and I had a great time. But for the first time ever, I did not overpack.
Is that good news?
Yeah, because normally I have like a few just-in-case outfits, 5 pairs of shoes.
Right.
You never know. And then I have my running shoes, 2 pairs of running shoes in case I don't like the other pair of running shoes.
Well, of course.
But this time, I didn't have anything extra, and everything fit in just one bag.
Okay.
I used ChatGPT. I laid out all the clothes that I was thinking about bringing, because we all have our favorite jeans and our favorite shirts and things like that. And then I turned on the video on the ChatGPT app, and I said, listen, these are all my clothes that I want to bring, and I'm going to be in Europe for 2 weeks, and check the weather in Graz, Austria, and Lake Como, and Berlin, and London, and build me a wardrobe based on this itinerary, and check to make sure that I don't bring anything extra. So it said, bring this jacket. You don't need 2 black jackets. Do this, this, this. And then what was really great is I said, show me an image of all the different ways that I can use these outfits and how I can use the tan pants with the black jacket, or the blue jacket. And it did. It gave me like 24 pictures of women standing there in my clothes.
Did you, when you were there, realize, oh crap, I forgot something?
No.
That's really good then.
No.
It worked.
Yes, so next time you're on a trip, try ChatGPT. All right, we have more of the show coming right at you here on the Kim Commit. Wait, we have more of the show coming right up, so stay right where you are. Hey, it's Raycon's anniversary, and what better way to celebrate than a deal on the Everyday Earbuds Classic? With 20% off, now's the perfect time to grab a pair. They're reliable, super comfy, and so easy to take anywhere. You're going to see why they have been a fan favorite. Now, the Everyday Earbuds Classic, loaded with upgrades, active noise cancellation, multi-point connectivity for pairing 2 devices at once, and an ergonomic fit that stays put no matter what you're doing. And I love the new cool mint color. Wow, made just for me. Plus, with up to 32 hours of battery life with the case, quick charge, 10 minutes gives you 90 minutes of playtime. Awareness mode, perfect for walks or errands. So this way you can stay aware without missing your music or missing a beat. Now, over 3 million folks love their Raycons, and if you're not happy, they have a 30-day happiness guarantee that makes returns super easy. So go to buyraycon.com/Kim to get 20% off the Everyday Earbuds Classic. That's buyraycon.com/Kim. Let's see, we have John in Springfield, Missouri. Glad to have you with us here today, John. What's going on?
Hi. Yeah, I've been a big fan. Listened to you for a long time on KSGF in Springfield.
I love that.
And we bought a new car. It's only the second new car I've ever owned. And it's a 2025 Honda Accord Touring.
Okay.
It's got everything on it. And one of the things that's kind of irritating is the high beams come on automatically, and I could be leaving work. I work evenings, and I could be leaving work, and if I don't have oncoming traffic, they'll high beam. They'll just pop on, even if I've got people in front of me. And I was wondering, because I've been going through the owner's manual. I haven't found it yet, but it may be in there somewhere. But how do I get it to where I'm in control of the car? Because there's so many things on that car that is just it does everything but drive itself, and it does almost that.
It's a rolling computer. That's what it is.
It is exactly that.
Well, have the headlights stalk on the left side? Have you played with that?
I keep them in auto just out of laziness because
Okay. Well,
I don't have to worry about it.
Okay, if you pull that towards you like you're flashing the high beams and you hold it for a few seconds, is that you're going to see a message pop up on the dash that says auto high beam deactivated.
Who'd ever figure that out?
Me.
Normally, I'll pop them on, I'll flash them and it'll stop doing it.
No, but you have to hold it down and hold it back until you see auto high beam deactivated.
Yeah, but your left foot needs to be in the cup holder and your right foot needs to be in the glove box. That's what you're missing.
Okay, here's the other thing you can do. You can dig into the settings menu on the car, and then you go to vehicle, lighting setup, and then auto high beam, and then you turn that off.
Okay.
I mean,
either way.
I mean, but, when you get a new car, because I have a new car, and it has so many buttons and so many options.
So many options.
And I went to pair my phone in, and it comes up and it says, "You've entered the PIN number wrong too many times. Contact the dealer."
You locked yourself out?
I did. And I'm trying the usual number, 0000. It doesn't work.
You're the digital goddess.
I know. Tell me about it. It happens to everyone. Let's see. We're going to be talking about Tilly Norwood when we come back. Hey, cyber threats are evolving faster than ever. One wrong click can unleash malware that slows your devices or locks you out completely. That's why I use and recommend Total AV. Get real protection for up to 5 devices for $19 for your first year at protectwithkim.com. That's protectwithkim.com. All right, we have a clip of Tilly Norwood. Andrew, describe her for everyone.
Tilly Norwood, 100% AI generated.
By some company called Particle 6.
She'll do anything I say. I'm already in love.
3 seasons and a podcast.
By an AI commissioner, much faster.
Long brunette hair, perfect smile, very thin, looks like a mix between the girl next door and a model.
Totally AI generated.
100%.
That's it.
I bet you everybody else in that video, all those guys talking about it, were probably AI generated too.
Yes. So they say that this is taking all of Hollywood to the next level. But we're not going to have actors and actresses.
They're just going to put Tilly in every single movie?
That's it. What does Microsoft and Hollywood have in common?
I don't know.
With each release they make, it gets worse and worse. Hey, don't forget to enter to win that brand new iPhone at winfromkim.com.